Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about the top 6 worst muscle cars ever.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on exciting car videos and insider tips that every car lover will enjoy.
Number 6. Dodge Charger Daytona EV. The Dodge Charger Daytona EV, introduced in 2026, represents a radical departure from traditional muscle cars. Unlike the classic V8 powered Chargers, this model is fully electric, aiming to combine modern technology with the iconic Charger name. Its sleek body and aggressive design attempt to recall the spirit of earlier muscle cars, but the driving experience is fundamentally different due to its electric powertrain. Performance is impressive for an EV, with instant torque and quick acceleration, yet many enthusiasts feel it lacks the visceral sound and character of a traditional muscle car. The marketing emphasized speed and innovation, featuring advanced digital displays and futuristic interior elements. However, purists argue that the essence of a true muscle car is missing: the rumble of a big V8, the weight of the engine, and the raw connection to the road. Despite these criticisms, the Daytona EV showcases how muscle car brands are adapting to stricter emissions regulations and the shift towards sustainability. While it is technically fast and capable, the reception has been mixed among fans, with some embracing the technology and others longing for the days of gas-powered power. Number 5. Chevrolet Camaro Iron Duke. The third-generation Chevrolet Camaro included a version with the Iron Duke engine, a 2.5-liter four-cylinder power plant. Unlike the classic V8 Camaros known for their muscle and aggressive performance, this model focused on fuel economy and affordability. The Iron Duke engine produced only about 90 horsepower, which made acceleration slow and driving performance far below what enthusiasts expected from a Camaro. Despite its lack of power, the Camaro Iron Duke was reliable and very fuel efficient, which appealed to buyers looking for a low-cost entry into the Camaro lineup. The car retained the Camaro's styling cues: sleek lines, sporty proportions, and a low stance, but the driving experience was closer to a compact sedan than a true muscle car. Many fans were disappointed, as the Iron Duke version had none of the excitement or roar of a V8-powered Camaro. Still, it fulfilled a purpose during a time when. Number 4. AMC Rambler Marlin 1965. The AMC Rambler Marlin was an unusual attempt by American Motors to compete in the growing muscle car market. Introduced in 1965, just a year after the Mustang's launch, the Marlin aimed to attract younger buyers who wanted a sporty, fastback coupe. AMC, known for being the smaller and somewhat quirky automaker, tried to create something stylish and different from the Big Three's offerings. The Marlin featured a long, fastback roofline and distinctive styling meant to stand out on the road. However, the execution did not live up to the vision. The car's proportions felt awkward, with an overextended roof and bulky midsection. Inside, there was more focus on space and comfort than on driver-oriented performance. While it could be equipped with a V8 engine, the combination of weight, design, and suspension made it far less responsive than competitors. Ultimately, the Rambler Marlin was more of a design experiment than a true performance car. Its unusual shape and impractical handling limited its appeal, and AMC's marketing struggled to position it as a legitimate muscle car. Despite these flaws, it remains a fascinating example of 1960s automotive experimentation, blending ambition and eccentricity in a single. Number 3. Pontiac Grand Prix. The Pontiac Grand Prix started as a bigger and more luxurious sibling to the first-generation GTO, blending muscle car power with comfort and style. Early versions featured strong V8 engines, aggressive styling, and a presence that made them stand out on both city streets and highways. Unlike pure quarter-mile muscle cars, the Grand Prix was more of a grand tourer, powerful, yet refined enough for longer drives and everyday use. However, by the 1970s and into the Malaise era, the Grand Prix underwent significant changes. The oil crisis, stricter emission standards, and shifting market demands led to downsized models. Engine options were limited, including smaller V6s and less powerful V8s, and even diesel variants appeared. These changes aimed at better fuel efficiency, but they also reduced the car's performance and muscle car appeal. Despite the downsizing, Pontiac tried to maintain the car's sporty image. Some models had aerodynamic styling, cosmetic trim, and sporty interiors. Still, the driving experience was softer, and handling was more about comfort than aggressive performance. Many enthusiasts felt that the Grand Prix name had lost some of the bold character it once held, blending too much luxury with too little muscle. Number 2. Chevrolet Impala SS. The 2006 Chevrolet Impala SS was an attempt to revive a classic muscle car name from the 1960s and 1990s. While the original SS models were known for their aggressive looks, powerful V8 engines, and dominating presence on the road, the 2006 version felt much tamer. At first glance, it looked like a comfortable four-door sedan rather than a true muscle car. The design was smooth and conservative, lacking the sharp, menacing character that made previous generations memorable. Under the hood, the Impala SS did feature a V8 engine producing 303 horsepower, which allowed for a 0-60 miles per hour time of around 5.6 seconds. This was respectable performance, making it the quickest accelerating Impala in history. However, the car was front-wheel drive, which many muscle car enthusiasts considered a major drawback. Transferring that much power through the front wheels made handling tricky and took away from the traditional muscle car driving experience. Chevrolet tried to maintain the SS legacy with subtle styling cues, such as blacked-out trim, larger wheels, and SS badges. Yet these touches were mostly cosmetic. The overall effect did not capture the excitement or the rebellious spirit that had defined the SS Impalas of the past. In the end, the 2006 Impala SS served more as a tribute to a legendary name than a true continuation of its performance legacy. Number 1. Ford Mustang II. The Ford Mustang became a legend almost immediately after its introduction in the 1960s. It was stylish, powerful, and affordable, which made it extremely popular among younger drivers who wanted performance without paying the price of larger sports cars. The original Mustang perfectly captured the spirit of the muscle car era, with strong engines and an aggressive personality. However, by the early 1970s, the automotive world was changing quickly. The oil crisis forced many drivers to think about fuel economy, and new emissions regulations made powerful engines much harder to produce. Because of this situation, Ford decided to redesign the Mustang completely. The result was the Mustang II, a much smaller and lighter car compared to the previous generation. Visually, it still tried to resemble the classic Mustang shape, but underneath it shared many components with the Ford Pinto, a small economy car. This meant the Mustang II focused more on efficiency and practicality than on raw performance. Despite criticism from some enthusiasts, the Mustang II actually sold very well at the time because it matched what the market needed during the difficult economic period. However, certain versions like the King Cobra tried to look like true performance models with spoilers, graphics, and sporty styling. Unfortunately, the engine performance did not match the aggressive appearance, which made many fans feel that the famous Mustang name had lost some of its original muscle car character.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on exciting car videos and insider tips that every car lover will enjoy.